Hello and welcome back to another video. Just getting a quick review in of this fantastic bike here, TVS Ntorq 125. Going to be taking it for a spin down these hills, testing out its speed, handling and ability. First of all, we're going to have a quick look round it. Obviously on this particular model here, got feet pegs. So if you want to stick anyone on the back, they got somewhere nice to put their feet. Also got pegs here, they can rest their feet on and that. No space for a back box, unfortunately. However, there are mods available somewhere where you can take this off, replace it with a back box, stick a back box on if needed. Nice, sleek, bold things here, indicators. Also got here like reflectors and that, really cool reflectors. Here's the exhaust and that. Another peg there, basically. Some little valve here that does something. Don't know what that does. Engine in there. So the engine is purring quite nicely. It's running nicely. Sounds good. Let's get it for a spin, basically. This is the dash, obviously. Got the dash here. It's got different modes. I'm not going to change the modes because I'm gauging how much fuel you can get. I filled the tank up yesterday, so I filled the tank up from empty, or from, it said reserve fuel tank. I've used 1 bar and I've done 61 kilometers, and some of that has been uphill as well. A good probably about 8 to 10 kilometers has been up steep hills, and it's still only come off top bar. So that's pretty good going, I think. Obviously it's got eco power here. When it's green, obviously it's running good. When it goes orange, it's draining fuel. Most of the time it's green. We got LED light on the front, which is pretty cool. LED light, and also it switches over to night lights as well, controlled here. Flashlight, leave lights on, off. LED is permanently on now, I believe. The LED light is always on. We're just going to have a look. Should be on now. Daytime running light, there it is down there. Daytime running light down there. Fantastic. TVS Nitro, awesome. I just noticed that as well. That's not me. I don't know who did that. I didn't even notice any of this. Someone's obviously, this is obviously rented, so someone's mauled it basically, not me though. Right, so let's take it for a spin then. Get some miles on it and see what handles like. Okay, so pulling away. Oh, let me just reset. Okay, so we're back in. Just gonna start off pulling away. Okay, so pulling away. I can feel the bike pulling. It feels like it's going pretty quick. Brakes are good on the back. Brakes are good on the front. Let's give it a bit of hard acceleration. Oh, that is pulling really fast, that is fast. Wow, 125cc this one, racing red. I think I've got it in street mode, also comes with sport mode. All of these different modes may increase the PS, or may increase the brake horsepower, PS, so you can go faster. Just gonna pull in here, get my driving glasses on. Have a look at some of these beautiful views. Again, this review is being conducted in Nepal, around the Kathmandu area. Hello. Right, let's give it another acceleration test. Right, we're going to accelerate. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, my God, that is going. That is going. Seriously, 125cc. I think this is about 9 brake horsepower. I think it's aligned with a Suzuki Bergman. Unfortunately, I will not be testing the Bergman. However, I believe the Bergman only rolls in at 8.7 brake horsepower. However, speed and acceleration may well be matched between these two vehicles. That's the Ntorq 125 and the Suzuki Bergman 125. However, the Ntorq does have 1 more bhp. Suspension wise, coming down this hill, oh yeah, oh my God, that is so smooth. It's so smooth you wouldn't even notice it. Look at these goats. Check these goats out. Local farm goats. Goat family. Woo! Yeah, you wouldn't even believe how smooth that was. Going down that bump, super, super smooth. Taking these corners here, handles nicely. Lean in, weight left, center of gravity, fantastic. The acceleration on this thing is so good. I'm a little bit worried about even pulling the accelerator. It is literally that fast. If I get another straight, I might be able to put a bit of gas on it. There we go, there we go. I don't pull too hard. Too hard, you're gonna go. If you imagine this being like a rocket, yeah, if you press launch on a rocket, it's gonna go. Yeah, it goes from 0 to 60 in about, what, a rocket, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Same with this TVS Ntorq. 27, gun it. At 50, from about 20 to 50 kilometers an hour in about 3 seconds. Speed, pickup speed, acceleration is not an issue for this vehicle. Not an issue. It's a nice vehicle as well. It's got good wing mirrors here, obviously, so when you're driving, always check behind you. You can see who's behind. This one doesn't work, unfortunately, but again, if it did work, you could see who's behind you. You've got a good center of gravity on the bike. Feels nice, accelerates quick, 30, 40. Absolutely fantastic. Back to its competitor, as far as I'm aware, is the Suzuki Bergman, or possibly the Suzuki Avensis, both in the kind of same class, 125 bikes from different manufacturers. I myself will more than likely end up getting a Bergman due to the rear loading space. As far as I'm aware, it's easy to put a back box on a Bergman, as the fuel cap itself is not located behind the driver. So problems with bikes like Ntorq and Suzuki Avensis is the fuel cap. Now the fuel cap is literally right behind where the pylon passenger would sit. So where the pylon passenger sits, that's where your top box should be. And unfortunately on these two particular sport style vehicles, that is where the fuel cap is, meaning you can't fit a top box on. You can't put a top box on. Thankfully on the Bergman, you can easily put a top box on. Needless to say though, if you're not bothered about top box, loading space, this bike handles like an absolute beauty. Coming down this hill now, 30, 40, 10 kilometers an hour picked up in like 2 seconds, leaning in, loving the handling. Weight is forward, coming up to this next bend, rear brake on, front brake on, leaning in, tackling the bend, tackling the bend. That's what the TVS Ntorq wants. It wants to tackle. It wants to tackle. The brakes want to be used. It wants to be lean. It needs to bend. Absolute fantastic machine this, from an absolute fantastic manufacturer, TVS. They've really cracked it here with the Ntorq. Literally sucking up these bends. Sucking up these bends. Quick acceleration, rapid braking. Not sure whether it's front or rear disc or drum. Let's have a look. Indicator's fantastic. Indicator makes a good noise. Makes you aware, lets other riders aware, know that you're pulling in. I pulled in, let's have a look. What brakes have we got here? Rear looks like a drum brake. Front disc, rear drum, fantastic. See, if this is here, unfortunately, I think loading a top box may still be possible. However, it may be an issue because you need a platform specially made. You probably get one somewhere, not 100% sure, but yeah. But anyway, let's get back on the road. So it's front disc, rear drum, indicating right, checking round, checking mirrors, no one around, pulling out, indicator off. Loving that sound. TVS really cracked that indicator sound as well. Most definitely something you want to be listening to. When you're stuck in a traffic jam, there's people around you, there's cars around you. As soon as someone hears that, they're aware. They know that someone's around them, someone is indicating, someone is changing direction. So it's good for you, you know when it's on, and it's good for others around you, making them aware that someone may be changing direction. Combining the indicator with the high acceleration also enables you to sift through traffic quicker. This bike's highly maneuverable, it's pretty lightweight, and you can turn it around pretty well as well. It's an absolute fantastic machine, fantastic. Good for off-road tracks as well. Soaking up the road, soaking up the road, soaking up the gravel. Wow, what a blinder. Just come up to another opportunity, a cornering opportunity, corner out, shifting weight. Oh yes, tackling that bend, tackling that bend. That's what the TVS needs to do. It's what it wants to do. It is a bend tackler. Okay, now we're going to give it a quick acceleration test. This is TVS acceleration test. We're only going to, right, there's a bus coming. Wait till this bus gets past. Wait till the bus gets past. Right, and we're going to gun it roughly to that house, right? So we're at 0. We're at 0 at the moment. Right, we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 0 to 50, probably in about 3, maybe 4 seconds. No complaints there with speed. That is absolutely ample speed there. 50 kilometers an hour in between 3 and 5 seconds. That's super fast. Also, I've tested it on multiple hills. These hills that I'm on at the moment, obviously I had to drive up here. No complaints whatsoever. Hill pulling and that, absolutely beautiful machine. And again, running over the fuel consumption once more. I've done 65 kilometers and I've only used 1 bar of petrol. 1 bar of petrol, 65 kilometers. So yeah, that's fantastic. A full tank here from near empty to where it currently is cost me, I think, 600 Nepalese rupees. Whatever that is in Indian rupee, I don't know. It's probably about 4, maybe 500, maybe like 3 to 500 Indian rupee or something. So it's not too expensive to fill a tank, and I think you get really good mileage out of it as well. Having said that, that can also be down to the engine size. Obviously a 125, perfect for one person who's just living in a city, or someone that likes going out exploring, and low cost fuel consumption. Beautiful handling here right along this road, absolutely fantastic. Good braking there. Daytime running light, LED, front disc, rear drum. What more could you want? Not sure, not 100% sure what this bike is retailing at. However, I wouldn't have thought it would be in the kind of top end. I would have thought mid-range kind of 125. Soaking up the bends here, leveraging the weight around, absolute joy to ride. Also, another good thing here for fuel consumption is this eco power mode. When it's green, the bike's running in eco mode, so everything is using low amounts of fuel, low running cost. As soon as you put the boot on it, wait, it turns orange. As soon as it turns orange, it's sucking the fuel up. Putting high acceleration on it is obviously going to suck more fuel up. It's going to use more fuel, and obviously the tank's going to go down quicker. Having a low or empty fuel tank may mean you need to take a trip to the nearest petrol station, obviously, and refuel, making sure you use petrol and not diesel, as this particular model of bike runs on petrol. Okay, final rapid acceleration test, bar 1 maybe. 3, 2, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 there, 4 seconds I reckon, maybe 4.5 seconds. Ample speed, no quabbles whatsoever. So yeah, I think I pretty much covered all that I can cover on this bike, giving my thoughts and an honest review on the TVS Ntorq. So yeah, hope you like the video, hope you like the information. If you want any more information, feel free to pop something in the comments. Also, I'm travelling at the moment, currently in Nepal and that, so feel free to subscribe. Super Cara TVS Ntorq test, maximum respect, peace out.